So okay guys, Aphelios review, Aphelios first impression. So Aphelios, the weapon of the faithful, is on his way to Legends of Runeterra. Aphelios teaser. Just watch it. Okay, we know that this is a... Oh no, there is audio. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we also have the level up. This is the level up. Aphelios 2? Like what? What is his name? Aphelios 2. What? Like, is this intended? Probably not. So okay, this is a level up. Well, kind of a, you know, pretty like insane level up right there. Okay. So Aphelios, his rival is the first of our champion expansions. What's the tier level up? Well, I guess it's kinda great. S? Like, yeah, probably S. Like, look at this. Like, there is so much stuff going on. All these weapons have an highlight, you know? And also, like, I wonder, it's kind of a long level up animation. And it's something that Riot also talked about. Like, they didn't know how they felt about animations breaking up the pace of the game during the game, you know? And like they seem to be doing longer and longer ones. Like imagine Darius or Garen, like they have probably one of the first animations that they ever did. Probably Darius was the first one, if I remember correctly. And like Darius is very fast. You know, there is not like even a change on the board. Like you don't have a different background and stuff. Like you just have the board and just Darius flips out, you know, and you have this spinning axe going on. But then like very fast. You don't even need a change of background. Instead, like, you know, this is completely like a 3D, you know, different setup. I like the long ones, but I think pro players wouldn't like it. Yeah, exactly. Like, in fact, when you play a lot of the same deck, if that is competitive, and you run a champion which has a very long animation, it starts to tire on you. But yeah, like, anyway, Aphelios 2, probably the way they saved the name of the card. In client, you know, to like distinguish the first one to the second one. Yeah, in fact, you see that Aphelios 2 is not there. Okay, so I don't know. This seems a bit like kind of rushed. Also, like the Aphelios they revealed on the first you know the video on YouTube, like it was in black and white. So like yeah, this seems kind of rushed. Anyway. 3 mana Aphelios, Nightfall, pick a moon weapon to create in hand. When you've played 2 other scars in a round, create a phased moon weapon in hand if you don't have already one. If you don't already have one. You have cast 4+ moon weapons, so it is not when I'm in play. It is just you have cast them during the game. 3 mana Aphelios, quick attack, 4/4. Nightfall, pick a moon weapon to create in hand. Round start, and when you have played 2 other scars in a round, create the phased moon weapon in hand if you don't have already one. Your moon weapons cost 1 less. A wall of text. Like, yeah, a lot of text going on. So, Aphelios moon weapon, all of which act as 2 cost slow spells. Calibrum. So, that is the pronunciation in Latin. Calibrum. Calibrum deals 3 damage to a target follower. Phase, Severum, and or Gravitum. So, like, okay. 2 mana, deal 3 to a follower only. 30 minutes just to read the text, like like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is much worse than this. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it's also very small, like because they can't change the you know, the container of the text. So like just the density of the whole text increases, and like it's so hard to read. But yeah. So Calibrum deals 3 damage to a target follower. Phase, Severum, or Gravitum. So like I don't know what phase actually means. Like, they don't explain what phase is. I don't know if they do that later. So, like, let's just continue reading. Severum. Severum gives an ally +1 and +2 and lifesteal this round. Phase, Gravitum, or Infernum. Like, and also, like, you see, when I'm reading in Latin, like, Gravitum or, I say, because it is more like the Latin way of saying it. So, like, it's hard to switch Gravitum or Infernum. But yeah, so it is give +1 +2, and it is slow, and lifesteal. But it is slow. Like, guys, it is slow, come on. Uh, this is probably trash, like really. Like never, I would never play Severum. Like if I really need the health, but again like you probably have to cast it on a challenger or some or like you know something that if you strike, because like what if they don't attack at all? What if you are burned, like they are burned and they don't attack into you? What if you attack? Okay, like you have to cast this when you are attacking. I could see that. But again, like 2 mana heal, basically, this is what it is. I don't know about that. Gravitum. Gravitum stuns an enemy if it's a follower. Stun it again at the next round start. Phase Infernum or Crescendum. Or Crescendum. So this is actually probably one of the best ones. And also like the artwork is sick. Like come on, what is this? Gravitum S tier. Like art. Pog Yasuo. Like yeah, this is definitely a Yasuo support. We also see like Targon. But then like again you have to go for, instead of Leona, you have to go for you know, Aphelios, just for Gravitum. And like you can't cast Gravitum because like what this is, like you know, you can phase Infernum or Crescendum, which is probably like you get one of the two. So like if you go for Infernum, it's probably one on the other one, and also Crescendum. We didn't see them again. So like okay, like you can't cast Gravitum all the turns, you know, and like yeah, it is 2 stuns in just 1 card, which is great. But again, like 2 mana slow, it kind of feels like Guile, if that's the name. Like that's pretty bad. But yeah, kind of interesting for sure. Infernum. Infernum gives an ally +2/+1 and overwhelm this round. Phase Crescendum or Calibrum. I don't know about this, like this is very very bad. Like if you have a very big unit with no overwhelm, you can give this overwhelm for the final push. But no guys, like I don't think that Infernus would be viable. And also like again the problem with Infernum and Severum is that you probably have to cast them on attacking turns, because that's the only way you are sure to get the value there. Crescendum, final one. Crescendum summons a 2-cost follower from your deck. If it has Nightfall, activate it. Okay, so this is kinda insane. This is bad, this is bad. Oh, this one is bad too. Okay, all of this is bad. Again, probably all of them is bad, like the weapons, but like Crescendum is very very strong. Crescendum is completely insane. Like so, just a second. Like let's look at what we could get out of this. Like what 2 mana followers we could basically tutor. Like you know, because you can. So like we have to be in Targon for sure. And what's the other change? Like no, let's probably look at all of them, I guess. The other region. So let's look at 2 mana units. So we could get Academy Prodigy, bad. Oh, kinda okay, but bad. Ballistic Bot. So like, you know, that could be interesting as a tutor to always get the Plunder activation. But then like you are in Targon and Piltover Zone, like forcefully. And then on I don't think there is Plunder synergy in those 2 regions. So like no, this doesn't seem good. Battlesmith, like, but yeah. In Elite, probably no. Plunder doesn't activate when summon, right? When played, so no. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. No, no, no. 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 Half the Dragon could be interesting. Like really, Half the Dragon could be really strong in a Ionia, Targon. Like you know, you probably, but then like, and also like, okay guys, like Aphelios with all the spells, like could be actually interesting for like Lee Sin. Now that I think about it, like even Infernum, if that's the name that gives overwhelm, like you can just have Aphelios instead of the Zenith's Blade. So that could definitely be interesting, something to like experiment with. Faces of the Old Ones, also Pogly seeing Race of the Old Ones also is kind of interesting. Like, you could always have the ramp. This is, I mean, like, if you want to go for stun, always getting the Fate Blade Twirler, also kind of interesting. Feral Mystic, not so much. Flame Chompers, no. No, no. I mean, like, if you want to go for elusives, Green Blade Duo, but I don't think so. No. Herald of Dragons could be nice. You could always ramp into these. Like, no, not ramp, like tutor into these. No, 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 no. No, no. Again, Plunder doesn't activate when summoned, otherwise this would have been kinda crazy. But no, no, no. Like, okay, so we are gonna look at the Nightfall in particular. But, like, this is pretty sick. Like, this could lead to a very, very aggressive Nightfall deck. Like, I mean, it is just us playing it, really. So, like, it is still 2 mana. So, but then again, like, if we do care a lot about getting the Lunari Shade Stalker, that's actually pretty interesting. And the same, like, probably then we're going to look at, you know, the Butterfly, the Sparklefly. That's very strong. Like, if you have a tutor for exactly Sparklefly, even if it doesn't have Nightfall, that's very, very interesting. So then these, no, 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 no. Rune Weaver, but I don't think so. Like, this is when I'm summoned, you know. But I don't think so. No. Shark Chariot, like, no joke, could be pretty interesting. Like, imagine if you can tutor all of your Shark Chariots out of the deck. So, like, you have 2 targets, like Shark Chariot in itself, or you could go for Aphelios and Crescendum to get Shark Chariots, additional Shark Chariots. But then again, like, you are in Ephemeral into Shadow's Islands and Targon. I don't really know about that, but we could see. Silent Shadow Seer could be also interesting, but again, we don't see this too much in meta. No, also Soul Shepherd could be interesting, but again, like Ephemeral into Shadow's Islands, I don't think that's a good thing. Sparklefly, yeah, Sparklefly is very strong. And also, like, you don't even need to change regions to go for it. Like, imagine Fiora, Sparklefly, which has been arising recently, and you also have a tutor exactly for Sparklefly. That's very interesting. Soaking Shadows, I don't think so. Starlit Seer. Starlit Seer, very, very interesting. Like, also Starlit Seer, Fragile Targon with Aphelios, a lot of spells that you're casting. Yeah, Starlit Seer could definitely be a thing. You always get the Starlit Seer, you always give staff more stats. So yeah, Starlit Seer, very, very good, like, tutor. Starry Scamp, no, 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 no. Trifarian Glory Seeker, but again, like, I don't know, like, Noxus Targon, Decisive Targon, could be interesting. Always pulling in the Trifarian Glory Seeker. And also, like, Aphelios is kinda aggressive. Like, if he levels up, that's almost like a Draven. But, you know, he has to level up. I don't know about Aphelios, like, really. If he had Quick Attack also in the opener, like, when you just play it, that would have been okay. But I don't know about Aphelios, really. Identify Hopeful, no, 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 no. No, no, no. A Young Witch could be interesting. Also, Veteran Investigator. But yeah, like, the only good targets that we have seen so far is Starlit Seer, Sparklefly, like, very, very good. Shark Chariot could be interesting. And, yeah, Lunari Shade Stalker, exactly like the only Nightfall thing that they are talking about. Like, let me not stack. But it is probably the only Nightfall. Also, Ever Shade Stalker. But again, like, okay, so you... Okay, like, what is... There is something about Evershade Stalker. Like, he immediately giving you Nightfall triggers, like, a lot of them. I don't know. But again, like, Evershade Stalker is probably a meme card. But yeah, so, like, those are the... You know, the cards that we could see pulled out of Crescendum. And I don't really know about them. Then let's see. Of course, Aphelios doesn't operate alone. His sister, Moonseer Alun, can help provide Aphelios with additional weapons. Gifts from beyond, 2-cost burst spell. I don't like also why they are doing the card reveals like this. And like the text is choose a moon weapon to create in hand. Again, like no, I don't think so. Like if this was free, like a free moon weapon to create in hand. Like, but you're playing one of those weapons which are not so good in the first place for 4 mana. Like, I know that you're probably getting the one that you want at that particular moment, but no, like this card is completely bad. Stay tuned over the next weeks as we reveal more information about Aphelios and everything else coming in the Aphelios Champion expansion. So, like, okay, there is going to be more cards with Aphelios. So probably like a 2 mana Nightfall, another one, except those two, like because only now we have 2. And then like, yeah, probably what phase means, probably some phase cards, I guess. But yeah, so like we don't still know what phase means. Aphelios on the other end, like I really like his design, but like on an aesthetic point of view. Instead, like his effect, everything seems kinda clunky. Like it's pretty early to say, but like I would say this is not competitive at all. Like we have to wait for the other cards to be revealed. But like for now, what I can say is that this is not competitive at all.